Textile waste is a growing issue in HRM.
Textile waste consists of all material considered unusable for its original purpose by its owner. It includes clothing items and any material used to create said fashion.
This type of waste has been increasing since the global population began consuming vast amounts of clothing and other textiles each year. This waste occurs when used clothing ends up in landfills instead of being reused or recycled. In analyzing the issue and examining the current solutions throughout the world, we focused on the textile waste diversion problems, solutions, and opportunities that are within HRM.
Only 19% of Nova Scotia's textile waste is being reused or recycled. The remaining percent is thrown away, resulting in approximately 30,000 tons of waste added to our landfills each year. By 2030, it is predicted that consumer demand for clothing products within the fast fashion industry will increase by 62%. As a result, textile waste in HRM is estimated to double.
There is no Canadian legislation regarding textile recycling. Only some municipalities have started to consider regulating this form of waste. In 2017, Markham, Ontario was the first city in North America to ban textile waste in landfills. In Nova Scotia, Colchester County is currently the only municipality in the province that has banned textile waste from their landfills.
Many people do not know enough about textile recycling. A recent survey showed that many people did not think that damaged textiles could be recycled. They just assumed they were garbage. There is overconsumption of clothing textiles. Every year, 80 billion clothing items are produced worldwide. The increased production of textiles is because of the increasing demand of fast fashion from the population.
Fast fashion is greatly impacting the fashion industry. It allows people to have access to cheaper versions of high-end clothing designs. Most retailers receive new clothing shipments several times a month.
A lot of textiles are made of various fibers and materials. This makes recycling and breaking down the fibers almost impossible. There is currently a lack of technology that breaks down these textiles, making the process even more difficult. Many countries have government regulations for textile recycling. Finland and Sweden are two role model countries that have already banned textiles from their landfills. A private company in Aurora, Ontario, called Textile Waste Diversion, is part of the Recycling Council of Ontario. They educate and collect textile waste from households. In Colchester, the textile waste ban has resulted in collecting 60 tons of textile waste since April 2016. There are many events and awareness activities that occur in North America, but there could be more. Social media plays a huge role in many people's lives, and there is a lot of educational information that airs on multiple platforms. In Toronto, many people take part in a pop-up clothing swap for Waste Reduction Week. Last year, they diverted 622 pounds of clothing from the waste landfills. There are many businesses that are socially and environmentally responsible, such as Patagonia, Nudnik, Taproot Fiber Lab, and People's Product. Other businesses like iCollect and After aim to divert textiles from landfills, and they work with businesses to help them divert their textiles too. Businesses like Borrow create a peer-to-peer marketplace for people to borrow clothing. Based upon the problems and solutions that we found, HRM could adopt some practices, including changing regulations to reduce textile disposal in landfills, launching a textile diversion program using the Federation of Canadian Municipalities Green Municipal Fund, and implementing an educational program and curbside textile pickup. Organizing clothing collection events would encourage citizens to prepare donations in advance. Home economic courses could be made mandatory in public schools to teach students life skills in designing, creating, and repairing their own clothing items. Implementing educational programs focused on textile recycling held in libraries and schools would help to educate individuals of all ages and would provide further information to make informed decisions about textile recycling. Some businesses worldwide are making attempts to become more sustainable. Some of these practices include using excess materials from other companies to make clothing within the company or by partnering with others, renting clothing and accessories instead of purchasing them, being ethical, socially responsible, and environmentally friendly, offering clothing repair services, and developing machinery that breaks down flax fiber to create fabric. Partnership among businesses to work together on some of these practices could be implemented within HRM in order to solve our textile waste issue. For example, Taproot Farms could provide machinery to other companies like Patagonia, allowing them to grow their own textiles. Local green businesses, secondhand shops, and consignment stores could partner with I Love Local as well. In order to help with textile waste diversion in HRM, we need to bridge the gaps between the issues and the solutions that are already in place around the world. By bringing government, business, and individual solutions from other parts of Canada into Nova Scotia, we have a chance to greatly reduce our textile waste. By bringing businesses together to have their solutions work together, we can increase the amount of waste diversion. And by educating our population, we can inspire people to divert their clothing from the landfills. No one single person can solve the issue of textile waste. It takes many to save our planet from harm. By working together, we can set goals to achieve diverting textile waste from HRM landfills.